Welcome back, family. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Man, listen. The amount of telling and snitching and ratting in this duck case, right? It's amazing to me, right? And y'all really went in there. Y'all really got up with these people. I'm guessing thinking that it wasn't gonna never come out. And y'all was in there telling everything just everything, bro, just yeah. Telling it all. So you know, the documents show that FBG Butta is one of the snitches, right? But FBG Butta ain't the only one, right? So we finna get into all that. But before we do, check this out. For you dweebs that don't get it, look, check this out right here, bro. What that say? Superseding indictment. It's a document that amends and replaces the original indictment, listing the formal charges against the defendant. A grand jury typically approves a superseding indictment after additional information or evidence has been obtained, and the new document usually adds charges or defendants to the case. Charges or defendants to the case. Y'all cook. But now that I done got that out the way from dweebs that don't know what a superseding indictment is, we back over here. This amount of snitching was crazy. Oh, they was telling. Oh man. We got cooperators. We got witnesses. We got baby mama, side chicks. You name it. They told. Got that, yeah. So we finna get in all that. And about Butta real quick. Butta, I'm sorry, listen. But I don't know where you told. But I know since you been out, Butta, pipe cases, you still out here. Lil J caught that one pipe case, and I understand he had to switch. The feds grabbed him, but he ain't been back out since. Multiple pipe cases, you still out here. Your house arrest, probate, everything you had, you done violated, but you still out here. You was on the video and you said they was trying to give you 190 some years for something, so you had to tell what happened. So, Butta, I mean, bro, by you saying you not snitching, that's cool, but it's several videos with you admitting that you did snitch and that you did tell. That's on you, Butta. You did that. Ain't nobody got to throw that on you. You did that, and they got you in these documents as you told to. But let's get into this real quick. Okay, so we gonna start with, so listen, Cooperator 1, a black disciple initiated through the Newtown faction. Oh my God, y'all, Lord Jesus, got Newtown involved. See what I'm saying? Just tell it, everything. So, Cooperator 1 lived in Parkway Gardens from 2006 or 2007 to 2011 and continued to be active as a black disciple while living in Parkway Gardens, may testify at trial. If Cooperator 1 is called to testify at trial, the government expects that Cooperator 1 will testify that while he lived in Parkway Gardens, O Block members, O Block was called Wick City at the time, will have weekly or bi-weekly meetings with $20 dues that were paid at each meeting. If a member did not pay dues, that member would be charged interest for unpaid dues. The money was pooled together for various purposes, including memorials and funerals for the deceased members, bond money for members, and for purchasing firearms. Cooperator 1 continued to live close to Parkway Gardens after moving out of Parkway Gardens in 2011. So let me stop right there with Cooperator 1. My whole thing with Cooperator 1 is, the hell this got to do with Duck? See, I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, this ain't about Duck no more. It ain't. But y'all get it. Let me keep going. We got more cooperators and witnesses and shit. So that's just Cooperator 1. Now look, Cooperator 2, a current O Block member, Lord Jesus, may also testify at trial. If called to testify at trial, the government expects that Cooperator 2 will testify that he moved to Parkway Gardens in the late 2000s and became an O Block member approximately 2007. Cooperator 2 will testify O Block members continue to have meetings and that only shooters and drug dealers are invited to the meetings. Cooperator 2 has been to meetings where firearms and narcotics was distributed to O Block members. Cooperator 2 will testify that at the times material to the superseding indictment, O Block had structure, a hierarchy, and rules that O Block members were expected to abide by. Both Cooperator 1 and Cooperator 2 will testify that O Block members may have received a violation if they did not abide by the rules, including but not limited to organized beating, and that violations for O Block members was discussed in meetings. Cooperator 2 will testify that at times material to the superseding indictment, the leaders of O Block were Boss Top, known to law enforcement as Individual A, Duke, known to law enforcement as Individual B, BJ, known to law enforcement as Individual C, Defendant Charles Ligon, and Davon Bennett, aka King Von, when he was alive. Bennett was murdered in Atlanta, Georgia, on or about November 6, 2020. Now listen to how crazy this is to me. Cooperator 2 tell them you had to be a drug dealer or a shooter to go to the meetings. So you basically telling on them, but telling them either you sold drugs or you was a shooter because you had to do one or the other to go to the meet. Come on, man. This snitching is amazing, boy. So look, Cooperator 1 and Cooperator 2 may testify that the defendant, Marcus Smart, began to emerge as a leader within O Block after Bennett was murdered. Now they saying Muwop took King Von place. According to Cooperator 2, Smart kept a fund for commissary for incarcerated O Block members, but Smart wouldn't necessarily collect the money at meetings. Smart will go around every week or every other week collecting $100 from members. What, they had inflation or something? Before it was $20, then they bumped it up to $100. Then they put Muwop in charge of collecting money. I thought Muwop was a janitor. But anyway, according to Cooperator 2, this has been going on in O Block forever. This is crazy. The government expects that Cooperator 1, if called, will testify O Block members made their money by committing burglaries, robberies, selling drugs, okay, all that. Cooperator 2 testified that marijuana pills, heroin. Cooperator 2 has personally seen O Block members selling heroin, marijuana, and Cooperator 2 himself was a drug wow. O Block, wow. O Block members enforce that. However, according to Cooperator 2, other people who are not O Block members can come into Parkway Gardens and sell drugs if they pay a percentage. Lord have mercy. According to Cooperator 2, O Block members are expected to shoot at opposing gang members, and it is the only way to rise through the rank in O Block. Outside of having a lot of money from them selling drugs and making music, killers have more respect within O Block than people who just shoot. And killing a high-profile opposition member, often referred to as an op, will increase the static with O Block even more. Cooperator 2 lived in Parkway Gardens as an active, younger O Block member when O Block was still called Wick City. Okay, So now they talking about OD and they gonna tell him all about that. This is crazy. Now we at Cooperator 3. Cooperator 3 will testify that he has witnessed murders committed by O Block members in STL territory. Specifically, the government expects that Cooperator 3 will testify he witnessed the murder of Dale Fisher, aka Squirrel, in the STL territory in December 2011. Cooperator 3 Fisher was not a gang member, but still lived in STL territory. Fisher was murdered by O Block member T. Roy, known to law enforcement as James T. Johnson, and 600 member D. Rose, known to law enforcement individual as D. As explained in further detail below, 600 is a black, oh my God, this is terrible. But I told y'all it ain't about duck no more. So then listen, Cooperator 3 was present for and witnessed the murder of his sister, Jakira Barnes, by O Block member Davon Bennett in STL territory on April 14, 2014. Cooperator 3 was also shot by Bennett during the incident. Cooperator 3 was able to escape and saw Johnson waiting for him at the end of the alley he was about to run through. So instead of Cooperator 3 was able to wait until Bennett and Johnson left before leaving, Cooperator 3 observed Bennett stand over Barnes and shoot her multiple times. Bruh, listen. Now, Butta ain't K.I. real brother. So they saying that Butta ain't the one that told this, bruh. This couldn't be nobody but Butta though. Cause Butta was the only one that got shot with K.I. that day. So if Butta ain't tell them this, where did they get it from? But like I said, Butta, multiple poll cases. You out here. You out. You house arrest, violate probation, do this, do that. And you done violated everything, you been right back out. You done got copper pipes right back out. I'm just saying, Butta. Lil J ain't get the Lil J got hit with that switch and gone. You, on the other hand, still out here. So see, Butta, I don't know when you told, but you did tell us you told. And at the same time, Butta, we done seen you in them rooms on the video, signing papers, doing, and you said that wasn't about Lil J. You admitted at that time that you was telling about something else. So I ain't saying you told, Butta, but the documents say that you told, bro. But you ain't the only one, Butta. That's the thing about it, Butta. We ain't gonna just focus on you because you ain't the only one telling, right? But you did tell them that King Von killed K.I. and his YouTube videos. Is YouTube videos what you saying that Von didn't kill K.I. and it's also YouTube videos what you saying that you told them that Von killed K.I. It is what it is, Butta. But you ain't the only one snitching. So let's look at some more of these cooperators and witnesses. And you also told them Boss Top called you after K.I. was hit. So you know everybody know that's Butta. It's crazy, okay? So then they started talking about Duck, you know, the Dead song, how he was dissing everybody. They talked about that. They brought that up. Let's see. I'm trying to get to where these other witnesses at, man. Cause that's crazy too. So that them just all the cooperators. But now we got to get to all the witnesses. They were saying some of everything. And these is like baby mamas and all that type stuff. I know where to go. Hold on. Kenny Mac with these text messages. Bruh. Don't worry about it. When I call, you better come like a bat out of hell. You notice I'm finna put the pipe up. Nah, come on, man. Come check Spot News. We on Duck. Come on, man. Y'all, this was sloppy. This was sloppy, bro. This was so sloppy, but it's TZ fault though. It's definitely TZ fault. All TZ fault. So look, now check this out. Witness 5, who has known Turpin for many years and who may testify at trial, would testify that prior to August 4th, 2020, TZ did not like Weekly over jealousy stemming from Weekly's relationship with Witness 4. So let me break this down for y'all. TZ got duck killed over a girl that tricked on him. That's testifying against him. The baby mama. This is crazy, bro. It is wild, bro. So she Witness 4. They could listen. I ain't gonna lie to you. The way they wrote this, they could have just put the names in there. like they could have put. It ain't like who gonna read this and not be smart enough to see what's going on and who telling and who's tricking, bro. So the same girl you got duck killed over is the same girl that's about to testify against you because the girl told them she had a lot of love for Duck. She was heartbroken when she found out Duck got killed. So heartbroken that when them people showed up to talk to her, she showed them the phone when you was texting her, laughing about Duck being dead, all that. It's so much, man. I'm telling you, man, this is crazy. This is crazy. Then Witness 5 ready to tell it all. Then that's another thing. You got these other witnesses is people that's like THF and O Block and Up. They telling everything too. So look, Turnup told the caller that he and Witness 2, which is somebody else that's supposed to be snitching on him, saw Weekly inside of Milani. Turnup told the caller that Turnup had people on the way, right? Downtown. Weekly and Witness 2 were still inside of the Milani boutique. Turpin then told the caller that Weekly left Milani. He followed Weekly and reported as much as to there's known law enforcement as THF member Individual F. Oh my God. Badass then told Turner to see what kind of car Weekly was getting into. Witness 2 may testify in the above exchange that Turnup was providing Weekly's location. You know what? Kids, stay out the streets. it ain't worth it, bruh. His baby mama, who TZ loves so much, is telling on him. The niggas who he was with that day is telling on him. The niggas that he called told on him. So Butta want the only snitch. But y'all get in the comment box, man, and let me know what y'all think about. You know the new term for snitches, you know, cooperators. Yeah, you be cooperating. So don't let nobody try to slick talk you in. Yeah, you know, I was just a cooperator, but I ain't say nothing. Shit. You said a whole lot. Y'all said enough. But like I say, it's so much I'm getting, and I ain't even done. I ain't even getting to the other witnesses. And man, listen. It's over, man. And a lot more people finna get arrested, and a lot more people finna get locked up. As y'all could tell, and the majority of most of the stuff I read, only about what? 10% was probably about Duck. Everything else was about everything else happening to everybody else. So you already know what they on. But y'all get in the comment box and let me know what y'all think, man. It's your boy Butta. I'm out.